You look at me like I'm crazy when I shut my feelings out. You look at me like I'm different, still you stay cause you feel something real. Get so lost in my moments, doesn't mean I don't need you. I fell in love with your color.
Hi fam, welcome back to my channel. It's the start of a new vlog, so happy Monday. It's Monday morning. I need to do a lot of things today. I do also want to squeeze in a visit to the gym, but I don't know if I'll be able to do all of that before my shift starts. But I thought I'd start the vlog. I don't even have my TBR ready for the week. It's just one of those weeks, right? And the way that I ended my last vlog, you understand that I'm starting the week off on one of those notes. But I thought, let me check in, let me say hi, let me start the vlog, let me have my coffee chat, and then let me just organize my life. Okay, so hello, happy Monday. Hi guys, so it is Monday evening. It's actually 7:45 and I'm about to listen to little Miss Thing who wants to read to me, but I'm still busy with my shift, so let's hear what her story is.
The title of this book is Find the Frog, written by Steppenlop. A hoppity spotty book. There is something green hiding in this book.
Okay.
And this is the title.
Okay.
And that's the frog.
Okay. Ooh, sorry baby, wait, let me do this.
Find the frog. Wait, before you go any further, there's a frog in this book who is trying to hide. But if you have sharp eyes, you'll find him inside. And there's more. It's not just the frog who's hiding away. There's others. Perhaps you'll find them today. Some pandas and elephants, penguins in a tree, and trees, a hedgehog, a worm, and a sloth in the trees. And you might see a rude who's committed a crime. Perhaps you can help. Can you catch him in time? I'm a bookworm. Can you find me creeping along? Look for me hanging around all over the place. Help me find the robin. Every picture. He's good at hiding, so it might be tricky. Dad, I can see the pandas. We're supposed to be looking for the frog. Let's get going. Mom, I've spotted the penguins already. Which way to the beginning? It must be just over the page. You shouldn't have a problem finding me. I'm big and green. I can easily be seen. Where can that frog be, son? He should be easy to spot. I gotta get out of here right now.
Wow.
And that's the criminal.
How do you know it's the giraffe?
Because he's wearing a mask. He's holding a bag.
Okay.
And there's the frog.
Okay, the frog is quite tiny here.
It's light and bright in the park today. Who's singing a song and who's running away? Who's rowing a boat and who's out for a jog? Who's having a snooze and where is the frog?
Can you find the frog?
Yeah,
Where is it?
it's here.
I got so confused. I saw too many green things. Okay.
It's busy in town. Who's dropped their food? Who's driving? Who's chasing? Toot, toot, toot. Who's washing their hair? Who's walking their dog? Who's reading a map? And where is the frog?
Where's the frog?
I can see him.
You
But
can't-
it's basically like a test, so I don't think I'm allowed to tell you.
Can you see the frog?
Yeah. You see him? He's here.
Remove your hand. Where's the frog, Iana?
It's on this page.
I don't see a frog.
You don't see him?
Where is he?
He's here.
Oh!
All these pages are gonna end with where is the frog.
Okay.
The market is. Mommy, what's this word?
Bustling.
The market is bustling. Who's wearing red? Who's wishing for fish? And who's getting ahead? Who's buying a lemon for Mr. Mar? Who's drinking their coffee? And where is the frog?
I'm tired of looking for the frog. You have to tell me because I feel like I'm losing every time.
Here's the frog.
Okay.
Now enter the restaurant. Who's slurping their... What's this? Broth?
Yes, good job.
Who's slurping their broth? Who's making a mess? And who's under the cloth? Who's squirting sauce on the big hot dog? Who's dropping their dishes? And where is the frog?
I saw it this time.
Be careful as over the crossing we stride. Who's up on one wheel and who's got a free ride? Who's jumping aside and who's lost in the smog? Who's crossed the rules and where's the frog? The frog's on this page.
On which page?
This
I
page.
tried looking on that page while you were reading. I didn't see the frog. Oh, that's a trick.
The smoke isn't really that hard to see.
Yeah, the smoke is covering the frog.
Now everyone's shopping. Who's got the wrong size? Who's riding the handrail and who's in disguise? Who's munching the news? Who's buying a cog? Who's planning a trip? And where is the frog? You think you see the frog? I'll give you a hint. It's on this page.
Is it always? I see it there by your fingers. Is it always on that? Is it drinking coffee? What is it doing?
No, it's put it on glasses. So from now on, the rest of the book he's gonna be wearing glasses.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it sunglasses?
Yeah. Basically.
Mm-hmm.
Down at the station, the train's zoom by. Who's squeezing on board and who's riding up high? Who's on the phone and who's shipped on the log? Who's left on their own and where is the frog? You don't see it's always on this page.
Always? So
Yeah.
mommy's thinking that they're gonna change it up. Okay, no, I still don't see
They
it.
will change it.
It's
up.
reading the newspaper.
No.
What's that? It looks like a frog.
This?
Yes.
It's an alien.
It's an alien.
Yeah. You don't see a frog?
I see the frog. Okay, she's gonna continue reading to me. I'm going to switch the camera off. No? Okay. Hi fam. So it is Tuesday. What a long day. What a long day it's been, child. I don't even know where to start. So yesterday I didn't give you guys my TBR for the week. I have read 10 books this week. I don't know if at the end of the last vlog this month, I don't know if at the end of the last vlog I actually shared that I finished Heartstopper. I did finish Heartstopper, which is my 10th book. So listen, it was very ambitious to begin with, but they're books that I haven't gotten around to. But that being said, I don't think that I want to touch any of the other books that I haven't opened yet. So my mission this week is to finish the books that I have open. It's the last week of the month. So I have still got, we have everything we need to start again. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with me. And I'm basically here in the book. Those are my posted things. So I'm here in the book, so I'm definitely going to finish this one this week. And I have All the Devils, which is what I'm gonna tuck into right now. I want to say like 60% in, 60 something percent in. I had a very long day yesterday, guys. I could not, I'm sure you guys even saw me on the clips, I could not, okay, I'm 61% in, couldn't do a damn thing, child. But I had to make sure that my downstairs area is clean and obviously mind my kids. Let me tell you something, parenting alone, if you can avoid it, my darlings, avoid it. Because and right now I'm not even talking to the single moms, I'm just talking to any adult, male or female, who, or even other, okay, who thinks that having kids on your own is a walk in the park. No. Don't do that thing to yourself, okay? That's all I'm saying. Today was just one of those days. I feel like actually the past 2 weeks have been one of those weeks for me where I'm like, so I got home and I decided that, you know what, I need some mom juice. I actually need a nap more than anything. I was telling my colleagues, because we go to the office every now and then, maybe even twice a month. So I was telling them that, you know what, the one thing I know for sure is that I'm exhausted, but usually these days I know how to work around my exhaustion, and sometimes it does go away in the face of having things to do. But suddenly, out of nowhere today, I was like, it isn't going away. I mean, I had coffee, child, I had Red Bull, I had Coke, all in the effort of aliving myself again, right? It didn't work, only to find out that actually in a few days I'm going to be in Japan. Those of you know will know, and because I will be traveling to Japan, my body is just getting itself ready for that. And I'm like, sure, we don't need to be that dramatic. There is never a need to be that level of dramatic, okay? Anyway, I've got no update on this because it is a collection of poetry. You know what, when it started off, I was really having the time of my life with these. I think I will... 2 seconds. Hello?
Okay. So we are trying to get talkability, we are trying to get engagement, we are trying to get her pages to grow.
On board with this specific assignment, because the one that was more set is a month-to-month one, so this one sounds like it's ad hoc, so, and it's a live event, so, but I've given him the rate, right? So it won't be more than that. But
perfect. Okay. Thank you so much.
All right, no problem. So there is absolutely no update on this one. Sorry, I was on a call. No update on this one because it is a collection of poetry. I enjoyed it quite a lot when I first started it, but I think somewhere in the middle it started to dip for me. So I think going into this one, I really wanted to give it a 5. I feel like at this point it's not going to be a 5, but it just depends on what happens in the rest of it. Tomorrow won't be a good reading day because it's going to be a little bit hectic on my side, but that's okay. Like I'm saying, I'm giving myself the week to finish both of these books. I have spoken a bit about Andromeda and her sister who was supposedly dead. This is All the Devils by Caitlin Wilson. It is an arc that I got from Nat Galley for review purposes, and I've been totally enjoying it, but I haven't been picking it up as much as I would have liked to. Absolutely having the time of my life with this book. So Andromeda is Victoria. Is it Victoria? Ooh, in a nutshell. I forgot her name, but it starts with a V. It's not Valerie, and it's definitely not Victoria. Ooh, okay. And right now I don't want to lose my spot, child. So basically, the older sister, let's call her V, we start the book at her funeral, only for Andy, aka Andromeda, the younger sister, to discover that there's something suspicious about the body that they're burying, and therefore she wants answers because she feels like her sister was trying to leave her clues before she passed away. And a lot of what happened has to do with this prestigious boarding school that she was attending. So her family is not really of the prestigious kind of like league, but her grandparents are. So she somehow gets her grandparents to get her into the sister's old school. It turns out that initially the grandparents could only put one child in. So now that the sister has passed on, Andy convinced them a few months later after the funeral to let her go to the same school, and she only wants to be there to investigate what happened. Her life or her world collides with another of the students there. His name is Jay. Jay has a very intricate backstory, but he in some sense also experienced something similar to what Andromeda experienced, and he's on his own mission to find answers and to fix what's going on. This is definitely one of those sci-fi / fantasy stories, so there's a lot on I want to say magical realism in a sense, and there's a lot that's being spoken about where you go when you die, and a lot of it is existing in the space that a lot of people have come to call limbo, right? And Jay and Andy kind of partner up to figure out what happened to Andy's sister and how to stop it from happening to anybody else. And basically at the point where we are, it's them piecing together these puzzles and also discovering stories about each other, not stories but more like revelations about Jay, more than each other, actually about Jay. And he's very interesting, let me put it that way. He's very interesting. So there's a lot of, the theme really goes around the questioning of morality, and it's always, as we know, it's always a question of how far you will go for power, basically. Whether it's power via wealth or it's power via good standing in society, etc., but that's what it is. And also I think it questions the kind of monsters that we ourselves summon out of the darkness so that we can have certain desires met. I'm sure that makes sense. It makes sense in my head, child. So that's basically the gist of it, and it has been compared to the Netflix series Wednesday. Obviously Wednesday is from the Addams Family, but if you've watched the series where she is based at the boarding house and she goes about trying to uncover certain truths, it is very similar to that. It's a little bit dark, but not, I don't think it's as dark as Wednesday, but it is a little bit dark as well. Enjoying it a lot, like I'm saying, and I think that I'm gonna keep using the last week of every month as like my wrap up week, in the sense that whatever books that I had open that I didn't get to finish, I'll try and push to finish during that week. So if I do finish these 2 books though, the next book that I want to pick up is Never Night. I did learn that from Libby, not the South African Libby, so I've got access to an international Libby. That's where I'm getting most of my books, and I do have that currently with me for the next week and a half. I think it's past the 2 weeks. Like I haven't started it. So what I'm doing with that Libby, I'm feeling so hot, chat, with that Libby subscription, is that I'm going through my Goodreads, looking for the books that I'd wanted to read but wasn't sure that I would love as much, and just going and renting them off of Libby. And I've requested quite a number of books, like maybe 10+ books from NetGalley that are coming out later on this year, and some at the start of next year, and it's books that I definitely want to delve into soon. But however, the book that is going to be returning soon is Never Night by J. Christoph. Is it J. Christoph? Okay, let me do the right thing. Let me just do the right thing and find the book. So that's the one that I will be delving into. Let's see, Never Night. I want to say it's J, but and yes. And I did what's this? Let me tell you one thing at a time, child. Yes, it's by J. Christoph. Book 1 in the Never Nights Chronicles, right? Hi, boo. Oh, when I took it again, I didn't put it back into my Kindle, but it is Never Night by J. Christoph. So I have resubscribed to Kindle Unlimited, and the Kindle Unlimited book that I have taken out, like taken out in the sense that I've put on my Kindle library, because I don't want to put too many books at once. Sometimes I feel like that is overwhelming. So the one that I have chosen at the moment is Noma Swazi by Busekile Kumalo. What's wrong with me? I am tired. I did mention this to you guys. I'm sorry if I seem all over the place. Busekile Kumalo, and I'm just trying to put this J. Christoph Read with Kindle book in my it's definitely me, my babes. So that's the book that I'm gonna hop onto. You guys know that I'm always trying to have an audiobook open. I tried to sample The Fraud by, what's her name? She wrote Northwest. Guys, this is how I know I'm tired. Hey, my memory just flashes on me. Smith, what's her name? Smith. Zadie. Vuvu, Zadie Smith. I did try sample The Fraud, but I felt like I needed to have my physical copy with me while trying to read this, so I didn't get into it at all. And so the audiobook that I'm actually listening to is the last book in the Kingdom of Lies series, which is A Queen This Fierce and Deadly by Stacey Stock. And as you know, I've been enjoying the series a lot. I've only listened to it via Everand. It's been the things for me, so I had put it on hold for quite a while, but I realize now that I'm somebody who likes to listen to voices when driving, right? So if I'm not listening to a podcast, it has to be a book. And I've been trying to listen to music. I don't mind listening to music when I'm in the house cleaning and even working, actually, but I think when I'm in the car and commuting, I really want to listen to a story. So I then picked this up again today. I restarted it. So now it says I'm on chapter 7, which I think is actually chapter 6. I restarted it because when I did try and listen to it, it was way earlier this month, so I didn't want to lose the context, so that's what I did. So let me just, yeah, so Never Nights by J. Christoph is gonna be the next book that I pick up. The others are the books that I downloaded from NetGalley. You won't be able to see most of the, what's this thing, covers, because sometimes the arcs are like that on my Kindle. I'm sure it's like that on most people's Kindles, but majority of the books on here are from NetGalley. And then, yeah, I feel like I've overspoken. I just wanted to check in. It's Tuesday. Yesterday's greeting was so lame, so I just thought I'd let you guys know I'm alive, I'm well, and happy Tuesday. So happy Tuesday. Let me read. Let me not lose reading time. Tomorrow I have to be somewhere, but I see my cousin is trying to get a hold of me. She's gonna help babysit for me, so let me attend to that and then lie down with some Caitlin Wilson and take it from there. Hi fam, it is Thursday night no, Wednesday night, sorry. I'm on my way to the book launch for a combined cookbook by J Something and Lazy Makoti happening at J Something's restaurant. I'm late, to be honest. I'm about 30 minutes late, so I'm just heading out. I thought I'd say hi while I'm still in the house, and I will definitely, sorry, I'm trying to fix the dress, tag you along. They had a theme, Africanish theme, so I tried my best with what I've got, child, and that's just gonna have to do. So see you guys in a bit. Let's go. Let me call my Uber and let's head out.
They kind of tell me what I'm thinking. I fell in love with the way we are and the way we lose it. There's something different about us.
Thank you. So press out elite.
Yeah, press out.
Number 2.
I'm
I'm sure Sabat because we were sitting at past 6 probably by extending it to 7. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Hi. Oh, I'm sure I'm a photo, everything.
Everything.
The problem.
Would you like the raspberry or the Ethiopian coffee?
There's raspberry and this?
Ethiopian coffee. Amarula.
Which one is nicer?
They're all nice. But I'm a coffee lover, so I'll swing.
Okay, let me take the coffee. I also love coffee, so let me try that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
So I press 2.
Press 2.
Okay.
These are Amarula Watson.
Oh, okay.
And the reason why we stay, we fly around like paper planes. They never know where we will fall. Nobody can see us, still they wanna tear us apart. There's something different about the way we are.
Of the great Amarula menu. Can we give it a big round of applause, please? And a big shout out to Amarula, who have curated this menu alongside the Lady Simagodi, who is here with us this evening. Let's give her a round of applause. And she was with Jay Something, and the pair have been responsible for selecting some of these recipes that you will find inside this book. Let's give him a round of applause. I need to tell you as well, you need to get your hands on a copy of this book because the proceeds from the sale of this book will go towards the Amarula Trust, right? Which is going to help communities with creation projects and skills development programs to really uplift South Africa to get it to where you and I need to get it, right? But without further ado, I'd like to call on the brand manager at Amarula, Banele Simang, to come join me on stage, and we're going to talk about what inspired the great Amarula menu. Let's give her a round of applause, please. You're right then. James, please help me out with the mic very quickly for Banele. Thank you very much. How are you doing, Banele?
I'm doing good. I'm very excited to be here. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
What inspired it?
So, two things really. Firstly, the product itself. So, Amarula being a cream liqueur, as well as it's made with Amarula fruits and being an alcohol that has a cream base. And the product is very unique and very versatile in its nature.
Sure.
So just through this versatility of the product, it enables consumers or anyone really to be able to use it either in a drink to sip and savor, you can put it in a dessert, and very surprisingly, you can also put it in savory dishes. And so what we also noted that was happening in the market is that consumers were constantly creating recipes and tagging us on social media, and they were coming up with some really crazy ideas as well.
Sure.
And so that really inspired the cookbook. We were like, you know what, it's about time. Let's pay tribute to our home chefs, and that's really how the Great Amarula menu came about.
There's something different about us. Pouring cup after cup after cup. Yeah, it's just the way we do it. Anything just to block out the real life, real life. Yeah, we're loving the way they think we're so messed up, even if what we're doing is bad.
Firstly, congratulations. I mean, wow.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. So good to see you. you guys?
I've been hearing like it has taken some 2 years to get us to this point, right? But we are finally here on this auspicious evening.
What an incredible book to be a part of. We all know and love Amarula, clearly, the quintessential South African product. And it was just incredible to collaborate with Jay, with Amarula, and of course with the rest of South Africa to make such an incredible cookbook. I can't wait for you guys to cook out of it.
There's so many emotions, sharing stories that we never had. The end is real. I think we're searching for reasons not to be like this.
Hi fam, so it's Friday. It's my off day today. I'm gonna spend most of the day reading. I did spend the gardening service happens on a Friday, and you know what, I did wait for the leaf blowing whatever situation to cool down before I started. It gives me such a headache. Anyway, so I'll be reading. I don't think you guys will be able to hear me properly with this noise, so I'm just checking in. I'm planning to finish all the devils today. I'll check in with you guys once all of the noise dies down and I've actually had a chance to go fetch the kids and settle in proper. Okay. Hi guys, so I'm back from school run. It looks like the noise has died down. Why died down. I couldn't even focus on my reading much, so I had to take a nap. I needed to take a nap, so I chose that time to take a nap while they were busy with the garden stuff. I did read a little bit though. I was reading All the Devils by Caitlin Wilson. I am 76% into the book. I'm reading it on my Kindle, and that's what I'm going to continue doing now. I just wanted to check in properly since we didn't get to talk. Even yesterday we didn't get to talk. Yesterday was a very busy day for me. Wednesday was the day that we went to the Amarula launch thing. My packages are downstairs, including some book mail that I got. So for my mission for the night is to finish All the Devils though. And then I did get some personal packages that I unboxed, and some of the stuff I've already packed away, but I wanted to show you two things. I got these Adidas boxing gloves because I do want to start taking the boxing classes at gym. I just fitted them. I got them in a size large. I don't know if this is even a true reflection of the size of my hand, sure, but that's my hand and it fits perfectly for me. I've got these on Take-A-Lot, and then I was on Superbalist, right? Because I was looking for a very classy, long-lasting kind of laptop bag, because I'm sick and tired of carrying those backpacks when I have to go to work or whatever the case might be. So I thought, okay, I've got a little bit of extra cash, so let me just spoil myself and get myself a laptop bag that's gonna last me for quite a while. Little did I know, the bag came. I love the bag, but it's definitely not a laptop size bag. So it is an Aldo bag. In case you are wondering, this is what the bag looks like. I'm absolutely in love with this thing, okay? That's what it looks like. It's got this gold chain detail. It also has this cute little tag thing, and the bands or whatever you want to call them, handles, are just a plain black. And it's also got this gold detail at the front. It's absolutely stunning. The inside has two compartments. I did take a peek inside, and it's got a strap, so it's got like two compartments and the strap thing, and there's a zip obviously on the inside as well. So I do absolutely love it. It might end up being my day-to-day bag, because I am maturing. I am getting a little bit older. These are what the older kids are carrying, okay? But I looked at this thing on the side, and I suppose my eye lied to me in terms of the measurement, because can you imagine this as a laptop bag though? The exact same thing, just a little bit wider. That's what I thought it was. Am I returning it? Like I said, no, I love it. I love it, so I'll be keeping it. So this made me happy today. Anyway, like I'm saying, I'm gonna read. My battery is not at its best right now, so I'm not going to take a video of me reading, but I will update you as soon as I'm done with said book. I might still nap again. I might still watch something on TV. Like today's my day off, so I'm trying to take it easy, but I know that the mission is to read and finish at least one of the books that I have open. Okay, I will check in with you guys much later, if not tomorrow for sure. Happy Sunday. Oh child. So I've been up for quite a bit of time. Actually started my day late today. It's my day off, so I slept in for a little bit. I was on the phone with my sisters, excuse me, for a bit, and I then read for a little bit and managed to finish the 2 books that I still had opened that I wanted to close, so that I can start brand new books in the start of the new week. So as you can see, I'm sure you can see all the devils is the one in the middle. It says red, which means I finished it. Absolutely enjoyed this one. So this one has a lot of Greek mythology in it. A lot of the characters are named after Greek gods, Greek goddesses, and I want to say they have other mythologies from other countries as well. I might be wrong, but I want to say Roman. I could be wrong though, but definitely Greek. And we follow Andromeda, who's on her search for her sister Violet, who went to this prestigious high school only to get herself involved in a society slash cult situation that doubles a lot with magic, and there ensues stories of greed, wanting to hold on to power, fraternizing with otherworldly spirits. There's this whole notion of heaven and hell, and what happens when you are in limbo, and how you actually make yourself, get yourself to heaven, and how you can stay in limbo, and the reasons behind that. So there's a lot of dark, I almost want to say it's dark academia, but not really, in the sense that we really don't hear much about their schooling, right? But we do know that this is happening on the premises of a prestigious boarding school. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, Andromeda kind of partners with this new guy called Jane, who also knows a little bit of the spirit world, about magic, and has also had a similar loss to Andromeda. So they become partners, trying to unravel what's going on in Ravenswood. That's the name of the school. And as they become partners, they become close. This is definitely a YA, but maybe like a more adultish YA. It's not new adult, but it's definitely young adult, but a little bit more mature young adult. Written very well. The prose is very rhythmic. It gives the writing. I enjoyed quite a lot. I think it adds to the eeriness of the story that's being told. So Jay and Andromeda get close a bit, and obviously first true love situation starts to come out, but he's actually got a secret under his sleeve. I don't know if secrets can be under your sleeve, okay, but there's a lot of magic happening here, so guys, but yeah, he's got a big secret that he's been hiding that gets discovered. And when Andromeda finds Violet, she discovers other things, and it's just a mess for Andromeda. And let me just tell you, the character development is so well done here. As our main female lead, I think they did wonders. And the secret that Jay was holding, because I feel like he was our main male lead, also was a wow factor. It was great, very well timed, very well done. I did have moments where I felt the book was a bit longer than it should have been, but because I am reading the arc from NetGalley, I don't know if you guys have seen on your Kindles, or maybe I've got a setting that's wrong, but it doesn't really give page numbers. It has these weird, I don't know how to explain it. So I was going via percentage to find out whether I'm close to the end or not. Anyway, so I did wake up in the middle of, well, not the middle of the night, very early in the morning. I'd lost my sleep, so I woke up and I read this and I finished it. I think last night I stopped at 90-something%, so I was very close to the end in any case. So also the ending, I have a suspicion that there will be a book 2 because of how this ends, right? After they find out all of these family secrets about their lineage and stuff, something happens there at the end that leaves you feeling like the story's not over, cha. And what Andromeda does at the end, you're like, okay, where's book 2, you know? And I would probably read book 2. Anyway, I've blabbered on about that book. Absolutely enjoyed it. I gave it a 3.75, I want to say. I don't know where my phone is. Hi, where is my phone? I think it might be downstairs, and girl, I'm not going there. So I think I gave it a 3.75 stars. Enjoyed it. That's All the Devils by Caitlin Wilson. I think it's coming out in September. Can confirm that for you guys, and I'll let you guys know in the description. And then the other book that I had opened that I really wanted to close was this collection of poetry by Kollega Putuma, and this is We Have Everything We Need to Start Again. Absolutely loved the part 1, I think part 1 and 2 of this collection. I think those two are focused mainly on LGBTQ+ matters, and I think she covered them very, very well. The rest of it is really very it's kind of like questioning technology and its influence on human beings' lives, and not just technology but also like your social medias, your search engines, how that impacts our views of life, our views of history, and archiving our lives, and how we interpret ourselves in a society that is so inundated with all of these things. I think it's a nice collection of stories and stories of poetry. I just feel like the first 2 parts gave me more than the last 2. I ended up rating this collection, it's very hard to review poetry, but I ended up rating this collection at 3.25 stars. So now when I see you again in the next vlog, I am starting brand new books, no books left open. I said brand new books. Brand new. Okay, that's it from me. Thank you so very much for choosing me. If you haven't yet, please do press that red subscribe button down below and join the family. And as always, I truly love and appreciate you guys for coming back, choosing me time and time again. And I still have a lot of stuff to do around the house, so will I be reading? Probably I will pop an audiobook, because I still haven't gotten around to A Queen This Fierce and Don from the Kingdom of Life series. I think it's the last book, so I do want to finish that series, so I'll probably listen to that. But that's probably all I have time for. Okay, I have to finish cleaning, I have to cook, I have to make sure things are ready for tomorrow. Anyway, I love you very much for choosing me. Bye now.